Hey everybody, it's Brendan Borman, back for a 270 stream. Today, taking on Barack Obama and General Patton, who is using Stacey Abrams as a vice president. This is a 1-minute timer match, and it's going to be crazy. I'm using Kanye West as my vice president for Trump 2020, and I am definitely going to try to neutralize the African American and the 75% bonus that my opponent gets. He does spend $150K in New York, most likely. Yep, there it is. As always, for 1-minute timers, I'm gonna skip the news as much as I can. That way, I have the maximum amount of time to make my own moves. On turn number 2, let's go ahead and finish off the Old South. That'll get me a pretty significant bonus on turn number 2. And I am going to open up in Arizona, maybe neutralize or block the Town and Gown, but it doesn't look like he goes. That helps me maybe progress towards swing states, toward African American, a very important state for me. It looks like he is going to go in Utah and Massachusetts, and Michigan, and in Delaware. So possibly looking toward that high-tech bonus. Oh, he's also in Virginia and Maryland. Okay, so I could lose my bonus this turn, but I'm opening up into Georgia, South Carolina, and in Alabama, as well as New Mexico. That'll possibly get me the swing state bonus and the Old South bonus. I'm already into Florida. So I would need all 5 swing states, Virginia, North Carolina, Florida, Arizona, and New Mexico to get the swing state. I keep the Old South bonus, so no action in Virginia or Maryland. Woo, this is fast-paced. Okay, so let's see. If I go up in Florida, in Arizona, and New Mexico, that'll be the swing state bonus. Should I keep those states? I'm going to go ahead and go up in Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. That'll maybe let me get the African American bonus, but I have a big feeling that Virginia should probably get closed off by my opponent. We will see. As we wind down here, I'm saving 11K. 2 seconds. 1 second. And a little bit of a delay. Probably going to hurt me next turn. Okay, so Alabama, we're good. Arizona, Florida. So I'm going to watch the news, but we're down to 40 seconds. Got to keep that in mind. There's probably the Town and Gown. Okay, Maryland flips. I still have Old South for now. And there's South Carolina. I'll keep Old South. Virginia flips. Darn it. There goes swing states. Okay, so he's got Town and Gown to my Old South. Now, do I pressure him in his Town and Gown? I'm going to close off Virginia. We probably will clash. So I have 197 behind just Virginia. I'm going to open up in PA to give me the option of just going North Carolina, Florida for the swing states. And then I'm going to go ahead and pressure in Massachusetts. I feel like that forces him to defend Massachusetts because he Town and Gown. Okay, he opened up in Arizona. I skipped the rest. Let's look here. Okay, Virginia is going to be a no-brainer. Arizona, I'm going to go ahead and finish off. It gives me a big advantage in Latino, African American, and swing state, so I definitely want to get Arizona. And then I'm just under 120, so I can't do a double tap into Pennsylvania, which is very unfortunate. I could risk not finishing off Arizona. I could go one short and do Pennsylvania, but I don't know. I could see that being a big waste if he goes all in on Arizona. So I'm just going to go ahead and get it, open up in New Hampshire, and save the rest. Okay, so Alabama flips. He's got his eyes on that African American bonus. Okay, we did secure Arizona, so unfortunately, if I'd have done one short in Pennsylvania, that would have worked, but clash in Virginia, you just never know. So no bonuses. We do have the money advantage. I'm going to continue to close off Virginia. And surprisingly, he really hasn't defended Massachusetts at all, which maybe he just called my bluff, and now he doesn't necessarily need it with the. Okay. So I definitely want to get the swing state bonus. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Pennsylvania, get swing states. Turn number 7, that'll be our second bonus. I'm saving 131 behind. He's closing off Alabama. Michigan, that's going to be him. Okay, so he's going for the high-tech bonus and the African-American bonus. Now I have swing states and Old South, so that can be 100% bonus that I keep pressuring in Virginia. And that is not a state that he has a bonus in. So he is using pure cash. That's an advantage for us. So really, the longer this goes on, the better for me. I'm going to open up in the remaining African-American states. And then I might hold my swing state bonus. Ooh, just got it in. Ooh, I lost track of time there. Okay, so just got it in. Okay, so pressuring in Michigan. We have pressure in Mississippi. That'll be easy to use my Old South money in. There's the high-tech bonus. Okay, crap. So that pretty much guarantees that he will most likely keep Virginia. But I'm going to go ahead and go one more turn, make him use his high-tech money there. I could try to flip. Michigan or Massachusetts. Massachusetts actually wouldn't be a bad idea because it would take away the town and gown also. But I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna do that a little bit more conventional. I'm gonna open up into California, protect against him having that big state in this 2-minute timer or 1-minute timer, and see what he does. So he's going all in on a couple small states. We do clash again in Virginia, and he did spin big in Michigan. Okay, so a Michigan steal would have not been fruitful. Instead of using my swing state money in Virginia, I'm going to use it in Colorado as much as I can, maybe open up into Iowa. That way I can use my Old South money and swing state money in Virginia, but mostly the Old South. I still have $400,000 cash. I could double tap California. That doesn't give me another bonus right now. I'm 20 short of going into Oklahoma for the oil bonus. So I'm going to hold pat and just have the extra cash, have that flexibility. Maybe I even pressure in New York. I don't know. Except he's got the high tech. So I'm just gonna do Virginia again. Now he's in Pennsylvania. He's in Georgia. He's in Louisiana. So he really wants that high tech. I'm gonna go ahead and get the oil. That'll help me piggyback into Texas, where I can pick up manufacturing pretty easily. I just covering a couple bases in Pennsylvania. A little bit in Louisiana. I want to make sure I keep Louisiana because I need Louisiana for oil. Maybe I should have opened up in West Virginia. Okay, so I was gone. Shoot, I didn't get the oil bonus, so he took Louisiana. Darn, okay, good move by him. Okay, so I feel like I have to. He is now in North Carolina, so I'm going to give up on. I'm going to trade North Carolina for Virginia. Pretty much concede the high-tech bonus. Should have done this last turn. That was my bad. I'm going to go ahead and enter into West Virginia. And he's close to African Americans, so I need to make sure he does not flip Georgia here. Pressuring some more states. Did it flip? No. Okay, so we got the ag bonus. He did not. He pressured in the oil states of Colorado and New Mexico. I feel like I have to protect Georgia. And honestly, he's only got 652. A lot of that's town and gown and high tech. Pennsylvania makes a lot of sense for him here. Man. Okay, so 5 seconds. See if I can get the African-American bonus. Can I hedge with Wisconsin? Maybe. Okay, so Georgia is left unloaned. He saved some money. There's the African-American bonus. And with Kanye, it's 92.5. So going to go ahead and finish off Pennsylvania. And then Colorado and New Mexico. He's not pressuring anywhere else. He does have 700K. Do I pressure in New York? Indiana. Okay, I'm up maybe just... I can go for... Yeah, Hangman. So I can go... I'm going to try to get the manufacturing bonus on turn 15 without having anything in Texas. So if he does decide he needs to have Texas, this turn doesn't really do much for him. He low spins again. Okay, he's not in Florida. That's the first thing I checked. Okay, so Florida, though, would make a lot of sense for him. I definitely am going to keep some money behind for that. Florida and Illinois. I'm just going to get the manufacturing bonus by going up and then pressure him in New York. He actually should use his town and gown money in New York, so that's probably a waste. I maybe don't want to do that, but at least it'll force him to spend. I'll have a better gauge on how much actual cash he has because I'm not keeping track of that. Pressure in California and Florida. Probably Illinois also. There's the manufacturing bonus. Okay, he's not in Illinois, just California. Okay, so I don't think he'll come at me in California, but if he does, I am going to go into Texas. I'm 100% finishing off Florida. That just makes the most sense for him. And even if I happen to face no pressure, I don't want to consider this a waste. It probably is not that great for me, but I have a lead already, and I'm already over 270 electors, so I do not mind. It's turn 16. Could be a ballot push. I did go 1 and 2 in a couple states. There's Florida. There's a clash. Boom, that's a game. So that'll take care of all of his extra funds. Now I'm in New York, forcing him to spend money. Now I'm in Texas. That's 329. There are no new bonuses, but there's 1.08 million. He only has half of that. Let's go in Florida a little bit. I'm going to use my old South money in Arkansas. Really, I can only use that in Arkansas and South Carolina. Just kind of use it. Save the rest for South Carolina. And then I don't have enough time to try to force a ballot, so I'm just going to save the extra cash. He's not pressuring me anywhere. So he did spend. Not in Florida. Pressure me in New York, hoping I would clash and waste a lot of my money, but I did not. There's Texas. That'll give me the Latino bonus. I now have 8 bonuses, so I have all of the bonuses that he does not have. He has the town and gown and the high tech. So I'm going to quickly tap into each state one time. And actually, I'm going to go a couple taps in these last few states. Try to avoid the ballot. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and we're in. I didn't add a second pip to Hawaii, but oh well. This is turn number 18. Again, most games are over by now, but there's 0. Did he forfeit? Florida's gone. Nope, he's still in it. There's the ballot. And let's just go double the second pip in all these states. I just had 1 last turn. 25 seconds. He could try to steal California. Use my extra cash here. And out of respect, I'll just leave Florida alone. General Patton, good game, sir. This just shows you how wild and crazy 1-minute timers can be. Glad we were on our toes, and even though the beginning part didn't work out perfectly, getting the African-American and swing state maybe a little bit delayed and letting him have high tech with Virginia and Maryland, that was actually a really good play by him. We were able to pivot and to make sure we maximized our bonuses. And as we conclude turn number 19, we can see exactly what the final score is, what the final bonuses looked like. And I'm really liking Trump 2020 and Kanye West. He definitely adds a little bit of a flavor for vice president. And that is how you win 1-minute timers. And that is how you use Donald Trump 2020. And that's how you beat Obama. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next 270 video.